Yo, what's good? Today I made myself into art. That's what my series. Can you see that? 2,000,000 count. That's what I call my series of counting. Well, there's a fish pillow right there. So let's get started. We're at 5,000. Whatever. But I look even worse now. That's good. That's not gonna work out well. So, I guess I can just wear this. Perfect. 5,001, 5,002, 5,003, 5,004, 5,005, 5,006, 5,007, 5,008, 5,009, 5,010, 5,011, 5,012, 5,013, 5,014, 5,015, 5,016, 5,017, 5,018, 5,019, 5,020, 5,021, 5,022, 5,023, 5,024, 5,025. 5,026, 5,027, 5,028, 5,029, 5,030, 5,031, 5,032, 5,033, 5,034, 5,035, 5,036, 5,037, 5,038, 5,039, 5,040. 5,041, 5,042, 5,043, 5,044, 5,045, 5,046, 5,047, 5,048, 5,049, 5,050, 5,051, 5,052, 5,053, 5,054, 5,055, 5,056, 5,057, 5,058, 5,059, 5,060, 5,061, 5,062, 5,063, 5,064, 5,065, 5,066, 5,067, 5,068, 5,069, 5,070, 5,071, 5,072, 5,073, 5,074, 5,075, 5,076, 5,077, 5,078, 5,079, 5,080, 5,081, 5,082, 5,083, 5,084, 5,085, 5,086, 5,087, 5,088, 5,089, 5,090. 5,091, 5,092, 5,093, 5,094, 5,095, 5,096, 5,097, 5,098, 5,099, 5,100, 5,101, 5,102, 5,103, 5,104, 5,105, 5,106, 5,107, 5,108, 5,109, 5,110, 5,111, 5,112, 5,113, 5,114, 5,115, 5,116, 5,117, 5,118, 5,119, 5,120, 5,121, 5,122, 5,123, 5,124, 5,125, 5,126, 5,127, 5,128, 5,129, 5,130, 5,131, 5,132, 5,133, 5,134, 5,135, 5,136, 5,137, 5,138, 5,139, 5,140. 5,141, 5,142, 5,143, 5,144, 5,145, 5,100 and 5,140, 5,141, 5,142, 5,143, 5,144, 5,145, 5,146. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't miss some numbers. We're good. Sometimes I say the wrong numbers and I have to start over from when I know I didn't mess up. But okay. 5,147, 5,148, 5,149, 5,150, 5,151, 5,152, 5,153, 5,154, 5,155, 5,156, 5,157, 5,158, 5,159, 5,160, 5,161, 5,162, 5,163, 5,164, 5,165, 5,160. 5,167, 5,168, 5,169, 5,170, 5,171, 5,172, 5,173, 5,174, 5,175, 5,176, 5,177, 5,178, 5,179, 5,180, 5,181, 5,182, 5,183, 5,184, 5,185, 5,186, 5,187, 5,188, 5,189, 5,190, 5,191, 5,192, 5,193, 5,194, 5,195, 5,196, 5,197, 5,198, 5,199, 5,200, 5,201, 5,202, 5,203, 5,204, 5,205, 5,206, 5,207, 5,208, 5,209, 5,210, 5,211, 5,212, 5,213, 5,214, 5,215, 5,216, 5,217, 5,218, 5,219, 5,220, 5,221, 5,222, 5,223, 5,224, 5,225, 5,226, 5,227, 5,228, 5,229, 5,209, 5,209, 5,229, 5,230, 5,214, 5,206, and 30, 5,231, 5,232, 5,233, 5,234, 5,235, 5,236, 5,237, 5,238, 5,239, 5,240, 5,241, 5,242, 5,243, 5,244, 5,246, 5,200, 2,400, 5,241, 5,242, 5,243, 5,234, 5,245, 5,246, 5,247, 5,248, 5,249, 5,250, 5,251, 5,252, 5,253, 5,254, 5,255, 5,256, 5,257, 5,258, 5,259, 5,260, 5,261, 5,262, 5,263, 5,264, 5,265, 5,266, 5,267, 5,268, 5,269, 5,270, 5,271, 5,272, 5,273, 5,274, 5,275, 5,276, 5,277, 5,278, 5,279, 5,280, 5,281, 5,282, 5,283, 5,284, 5,285, 5,286, 5,287, 5,288, 5,289, 5,290, 5,291, 5,292, 5,293, 5,294, 5,500, 5,295, 5,296, 5,297, 5,298, 5,299, 5,200, 5,300. 5,301, 5,302, 5,303, 5,304, 5,305, 5,306, 5,307, 5,308, 5,309, 5,310, 5,311, 5,312, 5,313, 5,314, 5,315, 5,316, 5,317, 5,318, 5,319, 5,320. 5,321, 5,322, 5,323, 5,324, 5,325, 5,326, 5,327, 5,328, 5,329, 5,330, 5,331, 5,332, 5,333, 5,334, 5,335, 5,337, 5,338, 5,339, 5,340, 5,341, 5,342, 5,343, 5,344, 5,345, 5,346, 5,347, 5,348, 5,349, 5,350, 5,351, 5,352, 5,353, 5,354, 5,355, 5,356, 5,357, 5,358, 5,359, 5,360, 5,361, 5,362, 5,363, 5,364, 5,365, 66, 5,367, 5,368, 5,369, 5,370, 5,371, 5,372, 5,373, 5,374, 5,775, 5,300, 5,376, 5,375, 5,376, 5,377, 5,378, 5,379, 5,380. 5,381, 5,382, 5,383, 5,384, 5,385, 5,386, 5,387, 5,388, 5,389, 5,390, 5,391, 5,392, 5,393, 5,394, 5,395, 5,396, 5,397, 5,398, 5,399, 5,400, 5,401, 5,402, 5,403, 5,404, 4,505, 5,405, 4,506, 5,407, 5,408, 5,409, 5,410, 5,411, 5,412, 5,413, 5,414, 5,415, 5,416, 5,417, 5,418, 5,419, 5,420, 5,421, 5,422, 5,423, 5,424, 5,425, 5,426, 5,427, 5,428, 5,429, 5,430, 5,431, 5,432, 5,433, 5,434, 5,435, 4,436, 5,437, 5,438, 5,439, 5,440, 5,441, 5,442, 5,443, 5,444, 5,445, 5,446, 5,446, 5,447, 5,448, 4,449, 4,450, 5,451, 4,500, 5,100, 5,452, 5,453, 5,454, 5,455, 4,557, 5,557, 4,558, 4,500, 5,441, 5,442, 5,443, 5,444, 5,445, 5,446, 5,447, 4,400, 5,458, 5,459, 5,450, 5,451, 5,452, 5,453, 5,454, 5,455, 4,000, 5,450, 5,459, 5,460, 5,461, 5,462, 5,463, 5,464, 5,465, 5,466, 5,467, 5,458, 68, 5,469, 4,570, 4,571, 5,000, 5,468, 5,469, 4,570, 4,000, 5,000, 5,468, 5,469, 5,470, 5,471, 5,472, 5,473, 5,474, 5,475, 5,476, 5,477, 5,478, 5,479, 4,000, 5,480, 5,481, 5,482, 5,483, 5,484, 5,485, 5,486, 5,487, 5,488, 5,489, 5,490, 5,491, 5,492, 5,493, 5,494, 5,495, 5,496, 5,497, 5,498, 5,499, 5,500. 5,501, 5,502, 5,503, 5,504, 5,505, 5,506, 5,507, 5,508, 5,509, 5,510, 5,511, 5,512, 5,513, 5,514, 5,550. Sorry, 1 second. 5,515. Oh, great. 5,515, 5,516, 5,517, 5,518, 5,519, 5,520, 5,521, 5,522, 5,523, 5,524, 5,525, 5,526, 5,527, 5,528, 5,529, 5,530, 5,531, 5,532, 5,533, 5,534, 5,535, 5,536, 5,536, 5,537, 5,538, 5,549, 5,039, 5,540, 5,541, 5,542, 5,543, 5,544, 5,545, 5,546, 5,547, 5,548, 5,549, 5,550, 5,561, 5,552, 5,553, 5,554, 5,555. Look at that number. You can't see it, but it's such a beautiful number. 5555. Oh, for some reason I like that. Okay. I don't want to ruin this number, but the show has to go on. More like the count has to go on, but 5,556, 5,557, 5,558, 5,559, 5,560, 5,561, 5,562, 5,563, 5,564, 5,565, 5,566, 5,567, 5,568, 5,569, 5,570, 5,571, 5,572, 5,573, 5,574, 5,576, 5,577, 5,578, 5,579, 5,580, 5,581, 5,582, 5,583, 5,584, 5,585, 5,586, 5,587, 5,588, 5,589, 5,590, 5,591, 5,592, 5,593, 5,594, 5,595, 5,996, 5,597, 5,598, 5,599, 5,600. 4 more hundreds to go. 5,601, 5,602, 5,603, 5,604, 5,605, 5,606, 5,607, 5,608, 5,609, 5,610, 5,611, 5,612, 5,613, 5,614, 5,615, 5,617, 5,608, 17, 5,618, 5,619, 5,620, 5,621, 5,622, 5,623, 5,624, 5,625, 5,626, 5,627, 5,628, 5,629, 5,680, 5,681, 5,682, 5,608, 5,632, 5,633, 5,634, 5,635, 5,636, 5,637, 5,638, 5,639, 5,640, 5,641, 5,642, 5,643, 5,644, 5,645, 5,646, 5,647, 5,648, 5,649, 5,650, 5,651, 5,652, 5,653, 5,654, 5,655, 5,656, 56, 5,667, 57, 5,658, 5,659, 5,660, 5,661, 5,662, 5,663, 5,664, 5,650 and 66, 5,667, 5,668, 5,669, 5,670, 5,671, 5,672, 5,673, 5,674, 5,675, 5,676, 5,677, 5,678, 5,679, 5,680, 5,681, 5,682, 5,683, 5,684, 5,685, 5,686, 5,687, 5,688, 5,689, 5,690. 5,691, 5,692, 5,693, 5,694, 5,695, 5,696, 5,697, 5,698, 5,699, 5,700. Only 3 more hundreds to go. Okay. Yeah, I know I can do this. 5,701, 5,702, 5,703, 5,704, 5,705, 5,706, 5,707, 5,708, 5,709, 5,710, 5,711, 5,712, 5,713, 5,714, 5,750, 5,716, 5,717, 5,718, 5,719, 5,720, 5,721, 5,722, 5,723, 5,724, 5,725, 5,726, 5,727, 5,728, 5,729, 5,730, 5,731, 5,732, 5,733, 5,734, 5,735, 5,736, 5,737, 5,738, 5,739, 5,740, 5,741, 5,742, 5,743, 5,744, 5,745, 5,746, 4,747, 4,748, 4,749, 4,750, 4,751, 4,752, 5,753, 5,754, 5,755, 5,756, 5,757, 5,758, 5,759, 5,760. Oh, sorry, I just thought a cat was coming in. I thought it was my Gumby. Gumby, yeah. My little Gumby, I named a kitten Gumby. You should go watch the cartoon, even though I'm not sponsored, nobody's paying me to say this, but I love Gumby. Go watch it. Search up Gumby on YouTube. It's hilarious. If you find the original cartoons, they're the best. I don't know, there's probably like re-uploads of the movie, but just look at whichever one, just search up Gumby cartoon. Or if you really want to see the original one, like, and you don't want to risk on seeing it, Gumby original cartoon. There you go. But just go watch it after this video, okay? I'm just kidding. But 5,762, 5,763, 5,764, 5,765, 5,766, 5,767, 5,768, 5,769, 5,000. Oh, just wind. 5,770, 5,771, 5,772, 5,773, 5,774, 5,775, 5,776, 5,777, 5,778, 5,779, 5,780, 5,781, 5,782, 5,783, 5,784. Thank you. Okay. 5,785. Here it is. 5,770. 5,786, 5,787, 5,788, 5,789, 5,790, 5,791, 5,792, 5,793, 5,794, 5,795, 5,796, 5,797, 5,798, 5,799, 5,800, 5,801, 5,802, 5,803, 5,804, 5,805, 5,860, 5,870, 5,808, 5,809, 5,810, 5,811, 5,812, 5,813, 5,814, 5,815, 5,816, 5,817, 5,818, 5,819, 5,820, 5,821, 5,822, 5,823, 5,824, 5,825, 5,826, 5,827, 5,828, 5,829, 5,830, 5,831, 5,832, 5,833, 5,834, 5,835, 5,836, 5,837, 5,838, 5,839, 5,840, 5,841, 5,842, 5,843, 5,844, 5,845, and 5,846, 5,847, 5,848, 5,849, 5,850. 5,851, 5,852, 5,853, 5,854, 5,855, 5,856, 5,857, 5,858, 5,859, 5,860, 5,861, 5,862, 5,863, 5,864, 5,865, 5,866, 5,867, 5,868, 5,869, 5,870, 5,871, 5,872, 5,873, 5,874, 5,875, 5,876, 5,877, 5,878, 5,879, 5,881, 80, 5,882, 81, 5,882, 5,883, 5,884, 5,885, 5,886, 5,887, 5,888, 5,889, 5,890. 5,891, 5,892, 5,893, 5,894, 5,895, 5,896, 5,897, 5,880 from 89, 5,898, 5,899, 5,000, 5,900, 5,990, 5,900, 5,900. 5,901, 5,902, 5,903, 5,904, 5,905, 5,906, 5,907, 5,908, 5,908, 5,909, 5,910, 5,911, 5,912, 5,913, 5,914, 5,915, 5,916, 5,917, 5,918, 5,919, 5,920, 5,921, 5,922, 5,923, 5,924, 5,925, 5,926, 5,927, 5,928, 5,929, 5,930, 5,931, 5,932, 5,933, 5,934, 5,835, 5,836, 5,830, 5,938, 5,930. 5,937, 5,938, 5,939, 5,940, 5,941, 5,942, 5,943, 5,945, 5,943, 5,944, 5,990, 5,400. 5,943, 5,944, 5,400, 5,995, 5,943, 5,944, 5,945, 5,946, 5,947, 5,948, 5,949, 5,950, 5,951, 5,952, 5,953, 5,954, 5,955, 5,956, 5,958, 5,959, 5,960, 5,961, 5,962, 5,963, 5,964, 5,965, 5,966, 5,967, 5,968, 5,969, 5,970, 5,971, 5,972, 5,973, 5,974, 5,975, 5,976, 5,977, 5,978, 5,979, 5,980, 5,981, 5,982, 5,983, 5,984, 5,985, 5,986, 5,987, 5,988, 5,989, 5,990, 5,991, 5,992, 5,993, 5,994, 5,995, 5,996, 5,997, 5,998, 5,999, 6,000. Whew, how long am I recording? 36 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, I've been Black Badger MC, and I'm out.